What's going on, Malakis? VNNCZ3 here, and in today's video, I'll be talking about Bad-el-kazar and how amazing he really is. I've decided to build my Bad-el with speed in mind. I can't farm higher level dungeons for better gear drops, mainly due to not having all the masteries and lack of poison / HP burn / buffers and debuffer champions. I could start spending my gems to roll for champions, but I'm not exactly in a huge rush to get to the end game state of the gameplay. I quite enjoy playing the game, and I kind of enjoy the struggle. I've mainly spent on the legendary skill books and the 5-star chicken packs. In my opinion, the 5-star chicken packs end up being a better value than trying to buy the energy packs that are out there, because it requires a ridiculous amount of energy to 6-star a champion. And, well, you can't fault me for buying the legendary skill book packs because, well, Malice on Bad-el-kazar is absolutely bonkers. The only game mode that Bad-el is not exactly the best in is the arena. Most of the time when you make an arena team, you either go super tanky or super glass cannon, or you play the unkillable buff game, which is kind of super annoying. And you thought I was going to lose this battle? Get out of here with that. Bad-el is hands down the best healer in the entire game as of now. The fact that each group member heals every single time that it's their turn for 30% of their max HP is absolutely amazing. His Dark Sphere ability, it's not exactly the best heal in the entire game, but it hits all enemies, and then it ends up doing a pretty decent heal for your entire group. I almost forgot to mention that every 3 turns, he's going to remove all of the debuffs from all of your allies, and that's fairly significant in itself. Something I find funny about Bad-el is that a lot of people that have him, they really don't praise his passive skill enough. Something that doesn't get really brought up a whole lot, and I think it really should, is Bad-el's passive. It raises your entire group's DPS by 15% provided the target is poisoned. And, well, if you're doing clan boss or any other type of boss / dungeon, then your target is most likely going to be poisoned. Thus, his passive is going to give you an additional 15% more damage. More is the key word. Something else that I find that's not being praised enough is his aura that gives 25% crit in all battles. The reason this is significant is because it says all battles. A lot of people misunderstand the difference between dungeon auras and all battle auras when it comes down to things like the clan boss. The all battle auras are the only auras that work in clan boss. You can feel free to disagree with me anytime you'd like, but the devs have already put the information out already. What that really means is that auras like apothecaries that says increase ally defense in dungeons by X amount or whatever the aura actually says, it is completely null and void whenever you're fighting the clan boss. I just want to reiterate that the devs have already spoken on this, and they clearly say that the all battle auras are the only ones that are working on the clan boss. Let's talk artifacts for a bit, yeah? If there are any vet players out there that could help me with farming better quality artifacts, then I'd definitely be open for a suggestion. But as it stands, I can't farm any stage 13 dungeons. I end up losing too many champions before I get to the end boss, and then I simply can't complete the dungeon run. But when I'm able to farm better gear, I'll 100% get Bad-el's accuracy to around 150 to 200 mark while trying to maintain his very high speed, because he's a high speed, low drag type of champion. At that point in the game, I'm not counting on Bad-el to do much A1 damage, but I'm more or less relying on keeping 100% uptime on his heal / poison from his Malice. Champions I wish I could pair with Bad-el are going to include Zavia, because she's probably the best DPS for any sort of boss fight you can think about. I mean, her A1, her A2, I mean, she's just really sexy all around. I mean, I'd let her spank me, that's all I'm going to say. Another champion I'd love to pair with Bad-el is Ellenroll. The A1 HP burn is an unresistible debuff. Absolutely amazing. The A2 is going to apply 2 stacks of 5% poison, but here's the real kicker, right? The combust. It's going to detonate all the poison debuffs instantly on the target. With Bad-el in the group, you're going to get an additional 15% damage boost to this attack. Another champion that's somewhat of a pretty decent pair with Bad-el is Nethril because of his A1 ability. It's going to hit 3 times, so that Giant Slayer proc's going to be absolutely amazing. And then he's going to stack and stack and stack that poison. Mwah! That's all I'm going to say here. And then his A3, of course, hits all enemies, then decreases their turn meter. So overall, Nethril is really not that bad for Bad-el as a partner, but Zavia and Ellenroll are definitely better. Another worthy mention is going to be Gorgorob. His A1 removes buffs, and his A2 gives everybody a 50% attack boost. Overall, it's pretty good. You're not going to really use him for his animate ability because, well, Bad-el's already got all the heals covered. Or I'd settle for a champion like Martyr because, Martyr, that's all I'm going to say. In my opinion, it's a tie for first place between Martyr and Bad-el for being the best champion in the game. A lot of people have their own opinions, but at the end of the day, when you see other accounts that are attacking the Nightmare Clan boss, you'll notice that the ones doing the most amount of damage have a Bad-el on their team. Bad-el really is a massive DPS increase. A lot of people don't give that Prey Upon passive enough credit. And the aura is not exactly the best aura in the entire game per se, but in my opinion, I have a lot of appreciation for it because it puts everybody at a base 40% crit if he is your leader. At the end of the day, Bad-el-kazar is one of the most absolute best champions in the entire game because of his ability to increase your entire team's damage by 15% from his passive, and his aura is really not all that bad, as well as provide heals and stacking to 5% poisons every third turn he takes. I'm going to be starting a clan up as soon as this video goes live. The clan name's going to be the Malaki Paradise, and you can search for it by typing in BB-C. But you know what I'm talking about though, right? Love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe, but above all, stay classy.